about, like, I was listening to one of her interviews, and she was like, we have a tendency to try to, like, when we network up, and it really is about networking across, like, who's next to you, who's struggling, who's in the trenches with you, who's just as hungry as you are, and those are the people that you need to build with. It's not about, like, finding, hitting up, like, calling Tyler Perry, like, how can I work with you, calling Ava to be like, how can I be on? It's about calling your college mate. It's about calling your coworker and saying, hey, you trying to do this? I'm trying to do this project. And literally every project that I've done, every friend of mine has been in some way, shape, or form, because I needed them, because they were just down. They didn't, they're not even part of the industry in many cases, just to help me make it work. And I would do the same for them in a heartbeat. It's just about, I guess, passion and hunger.
Do you think
We are getting ready right now for Spotlight, for one of the episodes to come. This is the last episode of Spotlight with Sir Lance J, so make sure you guys check it out. We have season 2 coming.
Okay, guys, so you guys saw the Issa Rae Network Across video, and if you did not see it, let me explain to you what she is saying. Basically, the importance of networking across. So, someone who I take acting classes with, note, I did not say this person is my friend. I said someone who I take acting classes with. Everybody that you go to school with is not your friend, all right? Because I know some people will hear this and they will misunderstand what I'm saying. Everyone you go to school with or everyone you work with is not your friend. This is a classmate of mine. So I told them that I did a show and I was super excited that I was invited to do the show. And instead of this person being excited for me, they're like, oh, well, it's not like it's like an Ellen DeGeneres or something. And they were basically telling me that they would only ever do shows like, people like us who we do our own shows, we're independent. They wouldn't do something like that. They would only do name shows or big shows. Now, you're not a celebrity, okay? You're not an A-list, B-list, C-list, not even a reality star on any level. So what would make you think that you would be on an Ellen DeGeneres? When someone reaches out to me and offers me to be on their show, I'm grateful because they did not have to invite me on their show, but they recognize my talent and they're inviting me onto their platform. And I thank everyone who has interviewed me, whether it is in the studio or whether it is online. I do appreciate it. And I feel like with a lot of actors, the problem that a lot of them have is that they are not humble. And I really don't care who sees this. Everybody in my acting class knows that I have a YouTube channel. I do hope this person sees it so that they can get the message. A lot of them are not humble, and that's just the case. You think because you had a couple of lines on this show or a couple of lines on that show, all of a sudden you think you can look your nose down at somebody else's show? No. I would love to be on Ellen DeGeneres or Steve Harvey, or what other popular shows are there? Live with Kelly, Rachel Ray also interviews people, Hot 97, The Breakfast Club, and I will be on all of those shows one day. But at this point in time in my career, I will be doing the independent circuit, and there's nothing wrong with that. So for this person who I'm sure people have reached out to them to ask them for interviews, only for this person to turn around and to be thinking in the back of their head, they're only going to do a show if it's Ellen DeGeneres or Hot 97 or Power 105 or Big Boy Radio or V103, all the big names. To me, it's like you forget where you came from. You forget at one point that you were someone no one knew your name and still nobody knows your name. You haven't had an acting gig in like 2 years. Just in case you do end up seeing this video. To me, it's like, what a nasty thing to think and what a nasty thing to say. You also don't know who somebody might become. So you being so mean and so nasty and just not humble, when that person is rich and is famous and in a position to hire people, they're not going to hire you. They are not going to hire you because they see how you treat others. Me, I'm a humble person. I understand that I'm a regular person just like everybody else. And that's what a lot of these actors forget just because they've been on TV once or twice and had a couple of lines here and there. It's like, are you serious? I would like to thank, again, everyone who invites me to come on their platform. No matter how big or how small your platform is, I am grateful because, again, you did not have to invite me to come on your platform. And if this person was smart, they would realize the importance of actually going to other people's studios and filming. I was not familiar with any studios in Newark, New Jersey, because obviously I live in New York. Now, if ever I want to film in Newark, I now have a location that I can film at. It is very important for you to build a list of studios, not just in your state, but in the neighboring state. Because if for any reason you have to go to the next state for something, maybe there's a live event there, you need to know the nearest studio where you can bring talent in so that you can film on the spot. That's something else that this person didn't think of, but because now I'm my own boss and I do the behind the scenes work of, getting studios and things like that, I know that. It's just so unfortunate that somebody really thinks like that. It's always good to stay humble. Thank you again to everyone who has been supporting me. I do appreciate it. If you have not done so already, please go watch my interview. Don't say that you support me and you're not watching my interviews. I see a lot of people commenting on every which video except for that one. And that's the one I need you guys to watch. That's the one I need you guys to like. Likes help us get recognized as YouTubers, and that's the one I need you guys to comment on. So guys, go comment on that interview and have a wonderful day.
We are getting ready right now for Spotlight, for one of the episodes to come. This is the last episode of Spotlight with Sir Lance J, so make sure you guys check it out. We have season 2 coming.